It's rough out here. Recording in 3, 2, 1. Welcome to another episode of DADS podcast. My name is Clint.
My name is Mal.
And we back. Malcolm.
What's up?
How was your week?
It was okay. What did I do?
What did you do, sir? What calculated moves did you make this week?
Nothing really. Just work, handling regular stuff, and stream. That's it.
Yeah, that's it?
Yeah, that's all my week.
So your ass is sore. That's what you're trying to tell me from sitting on the couch all week.
I guess you able to put it like that.
Malcolm has a sore ass, people. You heard it from that. Oh shit! Yeah, all you played was God of War, or
yeah,
no Terror this week.
No Terror, just
Did you beat it yet?
Just God of War. I'm kind of taking my time with it.
Oh, okay.
Cause I'm like one of those players that like to go through the game and get every fucking thing.
So you like this guy that I'll be watching streaming too. He's trying to get it 100% complete.
Yeah, I do that with my games.
That's a fucking big ass tax to be asking for.
And yeah, well, I ain't trying to do the shit on God mode, but when I first started,
I don't know what mode he playing. Like,
yeah,
he like on his 16th stream. He be streaming like for 4 hours at a time, and the nigga trying to get shit 100% complete.
Yeah.
Well, on the 16th fucking stream though, like goddamn.
Yeah, I mean, when I was playing it and stuff, I've been getting shit as I go. So,
Okay.
close to 100%. That's because like I don't want to finish the storyline too, and sometimes you get good shit too.
Right.
Which helps you with other shit too.
I wonder if you get 100%, do you get the Chaos Blade and get the chance to throw that?
Well, you get that in the story. Like you get further in the story and stuff.
Yeah?
I did. I went further in the story and I got him. So I'm happy.
So you just throw it? You just throw the Chaos Blade or some shit like that?
I mean,
how does that work? Because I know they used to be attached to him, but
no, he's still kind of attached. I mean, he's wielding them like he did before. The only difference is no jump.
Oh.
So like you got combos and stuff.
Yeah.
It took me like a little bit to get used to, because like I'm so used to like running and like jumping and shit with them and stuff. But once you get used to it, they pretty fun.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like an old friend and shit.
Okay.
Yeah, because I was tired of that Leviathan axe. I mean, the axe is cool and all, but I wanted the blades. I wanted the Chaos Blades.
I want to go classic.
Yeah, but yeah, I've been just playing it, taking my time with that. I think I'm close to the end of the story mode. That's why I'm like trying to do everything else before I actually like finish it, because my plan is to have 100% everything found and stuff before I before I get to the end of where the story mode is. And maybe once I'm done with it, I'll probably try to attempt God mode again, because that was a mistake the first time.
I heard.
I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to switch this, and so I can actually enjoy the game.
Yeah, I heard that shit is.
Yeah, it's no fucking joke, man.
Fucked up.
Yeah.
Cool.
Other than that, I ain't no shit. I ain't no shit. What's been good with you this week?
I don't think I did anything this week that I can remember. I bought some new shoes.
Yeah, that's all.
I went to the gym yesterday.
Yeah, I saw that too. I was like, somebody was clowning you. I was like laughing.
Yeah, that was one of my homies from Amazon. That motherfucker was selling fat ass about time. Yeah. Fuck him.
Yeah, it's been a minute since you've been like.
It's been like 3 years, maybe like 3 years. Yeah, because the last time I actually entered a gym was when I was playing a student versus staff game at Malcolm X when I worked there, and I popped my knee at a place. That was like 2 years ago.
Oh, man.
So yeah, and I don't even think I was in the like regular gym when I did that shit. I think I just decided to get on the court and see what happened. But Yeah, I think it's been like 3 years. Like, good 3 years.
Good 3 years.
Yeah, but I didn't really... I lifted for like 15, 20 minutes. I already know, like, not to, like, overdo that shit because a whole body be fucking sore and fucked up.
Yeah,
Some reason my arm is still fucked up. I didn't really lift shit, but I was mostly on the treadmill and shit.
What else did you do? Like
I ran like 3 miles.
The biceps, legs.
I just did chest and biceps. I'm trying to get out here like Killmonger and shit, you know. Trying to get my Michael B. Jordan on. I wanna by next summer I'm gonna be outside. This is your king.
Is this your king? Huh?
I wanna be like that like next summer. So yeah. So I was just chest and arms and shit, but I didn't really do it. I'm trying to lie to myself and say I'm not gonna be done eating fast food after this week. But I know that's a lie.
Yeah. I know your ass like chicken.
Yeah. I like chicken, and I know I gotta eat. I say in this diet, like, you gotta eat a lot of brown rice and a lot of chicken. Yeah. Like, I don't know if I could just do that. And you gotta let go of the sugars and the stuff like that. I'm like,
that'd be the hardest
my
thing.
weakness.
Yeah.
I can eat a whole fucking thing of ice cream by myself. A whole little bucket of ice cream by myself. And I'm ready for all the consequences being lactose intolerant too, so fuck it. It's kind of hard out here. Just let all the sweets and sugars go, so I don't know. But yeah, man, I don't know. Yeah, I didn't do nothing. Worked. Still fucked them. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't think I really did nothing this week.
Yeah, see, like me, you do shit.
Yeah. I don't have. I need to actually play the games that I already bought before I start just buy some new fucking games, because a lot of shit went on Steam sale this week and shit like that. But
what you got that?
Nigga, I got hella games. I just ain't never downloaded. I got like Mad Max. I got I think I got a game called Fury or some shit like that. I got
he's just been downloading a whole bunch of games.
I got Dishonored. I'm not interested in Dishonored though. That shit look boring as fuck. I only play like 5-10 minutes of it too, but it's boring.
Which Dishonored was
first one?
The first one.
Yeah, it looks like everybody tells me to go play Uncharted. When I tried to play like the first one, I was like, no, this shit is boring. I know it gets good after the third. I know it keeps getting better and better. But I'm like, no, I'm good. I'll pass.
Yeah.
But I got hella games I gotta play after I beat Far Cry. That shit like trash now. It's nobody else to kill. It's nothing else in the world to do. Like, you gotta start a new game, like, to have fun. I'm like, nah, that's not gonna happen.
You basically finished the whole thing and stuff.
Yeah, so I'm like, nah, that's not gonna happen. But yeah, I ain't got shit to play. I'm gonna do a photo shoot with my kids eventually whenever I get all them niggas' hair cut. Gotta get all their haircuts.
All their haircuts.
So that's like $200.
Including myself.
Yeah, exactly. Including myself and my wife. We all go to the same place.
Y'all all getting haircuts.
We all get shit done, and all by the same person, and I pay for it all. So it's like $200.
It's like everybody getting their hair done in the week.
Oh yeah. Other than that, we're gonna take all our pictures and shit like that. Build a portfolio. More portfolio with the camera and shit like that. You know. Cool. Shit like that. But yeah, that's it. I don't think I did nothing at all this week. I think
you went to the movies the other day.
Oh yeah, I went to go see Avengers again, but it was the same as the first time.
Yeah,
it was still just okay. But
still depressing.
I wasn't depressed as the first time. I actually clapped at the end of this time. I went to go watch it.
Yeah,
like, yes.
I bet people was like, "What the fuck's wrong with him?"
That's all I did. I had to piss people off. That's the only reason I did it too. And like, Dude-Man was like, I forgot what the fuck Dude-Man said. He was like, I just don't know how they gonna end like this. I was like, I mean, the movie was good. It ended how it was supposed to end. The bad guy won. You're just not used to it. Like,
yeah.
Nobody's used to the bad guy ever winning. Yeah. The bad guy won. Like, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. I was like, hey, that's what the fuck finally happened. But, yeah, I want to go see that shit again, but, jokes are still funny.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So what we got this week?
Today we got, do you want to just get this? I'm going to get this out the way. Malcolm.
What's up?
400 years. Was it a choice or not a choice? Fuck it. Let's just get this Kanye shit out the way. That nigga took the whole week over in news for some fucking reason. Choice or not choice?
Yeah.
Nothing else happened this week except for fucking Kanye damn near. And that shit blew the fuck out of me because it was hard as fuck looking for news stories.
Okay, I'm going to answer things Piece by piece.
All
Okay.
right.
Since you just threw that shit. Since you just threw
and
that
also,
shit.
this is the last week we talking about Kanye because like the last 3 weeks we've been talking about this nigga.
Yeah.
Like fact.
Yeah, because last week we talked about.
The last week before it was his music coming out. Then this last week was the tweets.
The tweets.
And this week is TMZ. So after this shit, I'm done talking about Kanye.
Yeah. So all right.
Let's get this shit out the way.
All right. Far as his statement about slavery.
It's just preposterous.
It's crazy because granted, if you will, he's half right, but he's still kind of wrong the way like he's presenting it.
Dumbass can't word nothing. That's the part where he fucks up.
Because like although it was only two choices for slaves, either you kill yourself, you commit suicide and don't get captured in bondage and shit, or you just go with the flow and go with these people and be enslaved.
Exactly.
That's your only two fucking options. Yeah. So like, I don't.
My thing, I listened to I heard a D.L. Hughley clip.
Yeah, I love D.L.
Yeah, and I really wish that we had his radio station in the city, or like a way to access his radio station that he does every day and shit like that. Yeah, because he was describing it, and I loved how he described it because that's the way that I never even thought about it. So he had spoke on the Kanye shit, and the thing that caught my eye the first time that he even said something, he said we were kings, queens, everything like that before we was even slaves, and like nobody usually describes like us that like part, the part before we were like actually slaves and shit. Like people like. We were slaves and we was good over like we were slaves in Africa type shit. Right. But we was good, but like we were slaves in Africa, but then the white people came and they made us slaves with them and shit like that. But like nobody ever describes like we was kings, queens, and everything else in Africa before we even got captured and shit like that. But he was also like, yeah, the man was half right. Like it was a choice. Just like you just said. Yeah, either jump the ship
it's
and
only
die,
two choices though,
or fight and die, or go be a slave and shit like that.
Because even the fucking lion in fucking Black Panther,
my ancestors jump ship or whatever the fuck he had said in Black Panther.
He's like bury me in the ocean with my ancestors. It was better than being in bondage.
Yeah. So but yeah, I liked how he described that shit. But my thing is with Kanye, he did I know you don't like this guy, but Charlamagne the God, he did an interview with Charlamagne that was like 2 hours long, some shit like that. Right. And I liked that interview because Kanye was still talking what the fuck Kanye was talking about. He was still pro-Trump, like he likes Trump and shit like that. But something interesting that he had said also during the interview, he's like, if I ran for presidency, which we don't fucking want, let's make that very clear, then I would have like the Trump campaign with Bernie Sanders, political views type shit, whatever the fuck the case is that he had said. I said, all right, cool, that sounds good for somebody that's not fucking Kanye. Like, that sounds good. But it was like a whole bunch of shit through the whole 2-hour interview. Like, he was talking about a whole bunch of type of shit, and he actually had a chance to think of shit. And I think Kanye has one of the same problems that I have, but usually I'm not the person that just speaks out and shit like that. Like, I know when to shut the fuck up. Mm-hmm. Kanye has that problem that he doesn't know when to shut the fuck up. Because when he was at TMZ, he was just talking and talking and talking and talking. So, like, when he said the 400 years of slavery was a choice and shit, the fucked up part is, like, he didn't elaborate on the get a chance to, I'm not saying he didn't get a chance to elaborate. The motherfucker did elaborate on, like, I was talking about mentality. Yeah. Like, I'm talking mental. I'm talking, like 400 years, like, inside of your brain type shit. Like, that's where the slavery has been and shit like that. And the shit just came out how it came out. And do you know Van Lathan, the black guy that actually spoke out on him? Because he just started a podcast too, 2-3 weeks ago, I think. He started a podcast too. I think it's called The Green Pill or something like that, or The Blue Pill. It's something like that.
Blue Pill, probably.
Yeah, it's something like that. But he just started a podcast too. But that's the person that spoke out to Kanye, talking about, my nigga, you are literally hurting people right now and hurting me because I expect more from you and shit like that. That he had spoke out on Kanye about the shit in the office.
Because I know last week when we was talking about the
tweets weren't that detrimental,
and then him being Trump supporter and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Far as that goes, like everybody's entitled to their own, I want to say, philosophy of what they think is best for them. like
did you see what
some
Chance
black
tweeted?
Yeah,
that shit was hilarious.
Yeah, like it's some black people that are Republicans. There's some black people that are Democrats. There's some black people that are liberal. There's some black people that are unknowns.
Right,
like
exactly.
like it's
literally an unknown selection
Yeah.
when you go to a
right. It all
situation
depends on like who is speaking to you and
like
who,
what's the shit that you
like,
believe in. Like what's your
yeah,
belief?
who's speaking your rhetoric. That's all it basically is. Like, and for people got to understand that. And like, I see this a lot, especially with like our community and shit. Like we annex people quick for like
being a Republican because
for being
I
like on one side or another side. Like they all pretty much the fucking same. They all treat us like
evil.
shit.
It's a lesser evil.
Yeah.
You pick a lesser evil every time.
It's
That's
just,
all you pick.
It's just all it pretty much is just whatever your style of thinking is.
Yeah.
You might turn
people,
towards this group than this group.
I was listening to some this week, but I forgot what the fuck I was listening to. But it was saying like black people were for the Republicans at one point in time. I forgot when the fuck this was. I forgot what the fuck I was listening to. But like black people were for the Republicans. Like it seems like now, if you're black, you got to be a fucking Democrat.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. For some fucking reason. I don't know why, but that's the whole belief that goes on now. But at some point in time, back in the day, people were going for the Republic. Like, I don't get, like, why people make this, like, a big deal. Like, my nigga, if you going...
because I'm like, you got motherfuckers
it's just
like...
about all beliefs and shit like that.
Yeah, you got, like... Because I was watching your boy and shit. He had T.I. and shit. And, you know, he was, like, talking... Like,
I love that T.I. interview, by the way.
Yeah,
that shit was funny as shit.
Yeah, he was talking about, like, you know, that kind of tripping the shit. And he was talking about, you know, the whole thing with, like, you know, him being a Trump supporter. And, you know, he fuck with that. But then he's like, you know, Kanye kind of told him,
Did you listen to those? Did you listen to that track?
No, I didn't listen to the track, by the way.
I didn't listen to that shit.
I didn't. Can
I retract my statement that I said last week, by the way?
Which
that I said I was going to listen to Kanye next CD? I lied. I'm taking that back. I'm not listening to that shit.
You say you're not?
No.
Is it because of everything that's going on?
Yeah,
or just,
I know it's not, like, everything that he's saying is not for promotion of a Kanye album and shit like
it
that,
has
because
to be,
Kanye he doesn't need promotion, though. Like, niggas still buying his...
But think about it, though. Think hard, though. Yeah. Like, if you got something coming out, you would try to do something crazy just so your name can stick out there for a long ass time. Although we know Kanye is Kanye, and Kanye probably has some kind of mental
That's wild.
Yeah.
Like, the man has never looked at CNN. Like, never.
Yeah, that is wild. But I do believe he does probably have some kind of, you know, some issues that he probably need to, like, work out and stuff. But other than that, like just don't crucify people because of what the fuck they think of and shit. Like, this is a problem with, like, us as a people as individuals, like, even around the world and stuff. Like, we don't conversate enough. We don't talk to each other enough. And, like, if we sit and talk about you know, what the fuck we think, what the fuck we believe in.
But that's another fucked up thing that ain't never gonna happen, though.
Yeah, and
you're never gonna get a room full of people just to have a conversation that's on different sides,
right?
Even if they don't agree or get a chance to agree on what the fuck the case is. Because all in all, if you actually get these people in a room, they're gonna agree on something. But the fucked up part is that they don't have to agree at all. But the fucked up part is, like, if they have a disagreement, it's damn near it's time for war, pretty much. Like, if a motherfucker disagrees with you, type shit.
Look at fucking Congress, and, like, why shit ain't getting solved for us? Like, it's just everybody's so busy with red and blue and shit, like Democrat, Republic. Everybody got their own fucking agenda, and sometimes both of these fucking parties don't even have the fucking interests of the people in heart. You know what I'm saying? They pretend to, but sometimes they do more damage than
I can't
help.
think of one thing that's happened in the last 3 years that Trump's been in office to help people. Only things that I know for a fact that's happened is the band, the wall, and all this other bullshit, and all the wars and shit that's damn near went tipped off the edge, damn near, and everything like that. I can't name one thing that has actually helped people. Period. Just fuck the black people. I'm just talking about people. Period. Like one positive thing that has been put in order to help people. Exactly. Not one thing that has been put in order or signed a bill or anything like that just to help people, period.
Yeah, because, like, I mean, shit that has been signed, like, doing...
it's been the non-travel ban or what the fuck that shit called.
Yeah,
it's
been more harm than help
exactly.
in certain situations and stuff. So,
yeah. Sorry to get a little political, but yeah.
Yeah, that's why I tend to stay away from that shit, man.
But, so, 400 years was not a choice, Malcolm, correct?
If you want to look at it that way, I guess it was, but, I mean, technically, people only had two choices, either die or just be a fucking slave and make shit better.
Did Facebook bother you any this week? Or last week, I guess? Did you look at any other people comments?
Thing?
No, just people talking.
Only thing I was getting bothered with last week was the Avenger memes. That's it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I actually was commenting on people's shit this week because it was kind of pissing me off. Because people were like making such big deals about the shit that Kanye was saying. And I was wondering, did people know when slavery was like actually abolished in the U.S. like completely? And nobody knew. Everybody was saying, well, a couple of people had some good answers and they knew and shit like that, but nobody actually knew the year. Like, everybody kept saying, I think 1965 or some shit like that, or 1956 or whatever the fuck the case is. Like, all right, well, no, but you're wrong, but all right. Nobody wanted to identify, like, it happened in 2013. Mississippi was the last fucking state to
be about
to put the paperwork in, so per se. Like, Mississippi never turned in their homework.
Although the United States itself,
they got rid of it and everything like that. Yeah, but
the
Mississippi never turned their papers in. They was like, all right, nah. So yeah, but yeah, that's some shit that kind of pissed me off this week. Like, nobody knew, and some people had some good answers. Like, people were saying like 13th Amendment is still, like, if you're a felon or some shit like that, or you get convicted of a crime or some shit like that, 13th Amendment still applies. Some people saying like slavery still kind of goes on today, which is also true, by the way. Also.
Yeah, it's different forms of slavery.
Yeah, it's different forms of slavery, which Kanye was trying to say, but yeah,
it didn't come out that right. It didn't come out that way.
Yeah, but yeah, that's all I got for Kanye.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about that nigga no more for the rest of this podcast, probably to next year or whatever the fuck he drops another album or some shit. I'm good on that shit.
I'm gonna try to listen to it.
You gonna try to?
Yeah, just because
I heard the preview of one track, and the nigga was saying, "Oh, I'm finna kill this nigga with these bars. Oh, these niggas ain't heard no bars like this." And that motherfucker said, "Boop, boopity scoop."
Oh yeah, that's the song that T.I. was talking about.
That was other.
No, that's the song that T.I. was talking about. He was like, fuck that one, but he's like, everything else on there is gold.
Yeah, because I think the one with him is called Ye vs. the People or something like that. I think. Something like that with T.I. I think that's the one that he's on. I think it's Ye vs. the People.
Ye vs. the People.
Yeah,
and it's like two different perspectives or some shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but
hey, man, it's some good ass publicity.
Yeah.
It basically is, because
they've been talking about this nigga all week. Like, low key, it's
been
no news. So Kanye all fucking week for some reason.
Even the mainstream outlets been talking about him.
Yeah, everywhere. My nigga, the whole White House correspondent got interrupted by this nigga because that shit happened this week. And that's our segue into Michelle Wolf's correspondent dinner speech, my nigga. Did you peep this?
Yeah, I peeped her. Her
flames.
Yeah,
I'm throwing that out there. Flames.
Some of her jokes was.
She didn't deliver well.
But
the jokes were flames, my nigga.
Some, maybe like 2-ish.
2-ish. Oh,
2-ish. No. Cause like,
Well, Trump didn't show up. By the way, let's make that clear. But he shows up. He shows up to everybody else correspondent dinner, but the nigga didn't show up to his own.
Yeah, the best joke from her was can't grab him by the pussy. That was the best joke from her.
I was looking for the fucking quotes of him, But
yeah, that was the best joke from her. Other than that, the rest of that shit, she was like bombing.
Did you see Dave Chappelle respond to?
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle said she did a good job and shit like that too.
Yeah, even though they was like, I guess because she was getting backlash later.
Yeah, she ain't got backlash from not from Trump, but I think the lady that sets the shit up or some shit like that or something like that. Or she's on.
Or from the White House correspondent. Yeah, they kind of threw her under the bus and shit. Yeah. I mean, you invite a comedian out to like do a roast.
It's a roast.
Yeah,
it's a roast. So she's supposed
and then
to
I guess when she was roasting, what's that chick name?
I don't know her fucking name. I can't think of it.
I can't think of her name right now, but you know, the one that every time something dumb happens and she has to talk for like Trump or some shit. Yeah, because she was roasting her ass.
Yeah. I thought it was funny. She just didn't deliver well and everything like that.
Yeah.
Malcolm, also yesterday, our boy Childish Gambino, Donald Glover, was host and performer for SNL.
Yeah.
I actually got a clip that we're gonna watch a little bit later called "The Kanye Place" or "A Kanye Place." It was a skit.
That's funny.
I didn't get a chance to watch it, so I'm gonna watch it with you.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch it either. So.
Also, Malcolm, this might be the last week that we talk about this nigga too, because it might be out the door for this motherfucker here. But women of color within Time's Up join mute R. Kelly protests. Now, I don't know if you know, but I think a week ago, or the week before, he had a performance at UIC.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, and they canceled that shit. They getting that nigga the fuck up out of here now. It's over with for this nigga. And it's about time. They have key points. A couple key points of this article. Married a girl under 18 years of age. Was sued by at least 4 women of sexual misconduct, statutory rape, aggravated assault, and unlawful restraint, and furnishing illegal drugs to a minor. Was indicted of 21 counts of child pornography. What's that? Is that the 21 girls, or is that like one girl just 21 charges?
That might be.
It might be separate. Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure. If that nigga got
caught with 21, yeah, he said 21 counts. Yeah, it's separate.
Oh, okay.
So it's 21 counts of.
Okay, I didn't know that. So that means 21 girls. Then I'm assuming those 21 ones from that Atlanta joint. I'm assuming.
Probably so.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. And has faced allegations of sexual abuse and imprisonment of women under threats of violence and familia. I'm not sure.
Finalia.
No, it's not an N. It's an M. Familia? I'm not sure.
Familiar harm?
Yeah. Paraphernalia, that would be spelled with an N. I'm concerned. I don't know. Shows what I know. But yeah. But it's just posting a couple venues also that has like canceled all the shows and shit. So Time's Up is funny, hit R. Kelly, and hashtag mute R. Kelly is the hashtag. Getting this nigga the fuck up out of here by the time. Yeah. This is the last week that we talk about this nigga too. So Kanye and R. Kelly is kind of dead to the podcast at this point because we tired of talking about these niggas.
Yeah. I know somebody somewhere saying these Chicago niggas is tripping.
Oh yeah, somewhere in the world, like
somewhere in the world, I could just feel it. I could just feel it.
Somebody like used to be like Chicago is such a beautiful place, but the violence. Yeah. Motherfuckers like Chicago is such a beautiful place, but goddamn the artists. Malcolm, I saw this article yesterday and I thought this was well deserved. I don't know if they have video of it, but if they do, that would be awesome. Oh no, this ain't the right one. But the one I was talking about, what the fuck is it? Oh, here you go. Man mauled to death by bear while taking a selfie with it.
Damn. Was this at a zoo or this out in nature?
I'm pretty sure this is out in nature.
All right.
I am pretty sure this is out in nature.
Yeah, that bear probably surprised the hell out of him.
Oh, and the guy was like 50 years old, so he don't even know how a selfie works damn near. He don't know he's supposed to be far away from the bear. Just zoom in on that shit, bro.
So pretty much he attempted to take a selfie with himself in the bear.
I'm assuming, yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant like he was trying to do a selfie by like he was doing a selfie and he didn't see the fucking bear behind him.
Yeah,
kind of ordeal.
I have no clue.
Wow.
I use the TV remote. It's on top of the dresser.
I can use that to turn.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. They have a video, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Oh, it has a real video. Holy shit! All right, hold on, that's the real video. So, hold on. So it was a group of people outside. I just heard other voices, my nigga. So did he jump over the gate to go take a selfie with the bear or some shit?
Whoa,
this is gonna be wild.
This is an enclosure?
Yes, my nigga. It even said graphic disclosure. Whatever the fuck it
says.
No. You know some shit
I'm talking about like no, not that. I meant like an enclosure, like animal,
like a
sanctuary.
Community, yeah, whatever. I don't know, but we finna find out. 3, 2, 1. Warning: graphic content. I see black people, so it's somewhere in Africa. So it's like a tour going wrong or something? Holy shit. I can see, but shaky cam. What the fuck is she throwing at him?
Rocks.
That was a big ass rock.
It's a big ass bear. Thought it was a person who was standing up.
You can kind of see it, but you can barely see it. But hold on. Also, he has someone already. There's somebody trying to rescue him out of there. It looks like. Or is he the man fighting?
No, the man fighting the bear.
That's just one guy. Okay. What the fuck is that? A dog?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, my nigga. So, all right, that's enough.
What country is this?
See him die. But damn. All right.
What country is this?
I have no clue.
India.
It says India. Oh yeah, that's one of the hashtags. So yeah, India. All right, cool. I guess. But yeah, my man's. I don't even get how the fuck. Was he on a tour or some shit like that? Like,
probably strayed from like the path or some
from
shit.
The group or some shit. Yeah, that's fucked up. Kind of now, but I mean, thinking animals are animals.
Hey man, leave these wild ass animals alone.
To stay on the animal subject, something that I thought was funny as fuck. Malcolm.
What's up?
Wildlife photographer of the year disqualified for using stuffed animals.
Yeah, that's funny. That's gold.
So my man been out here
faking
it to making it.
Like stuffed animals, or you mean like taxidermy?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they taxidermy. This anteater looks kind of real, whatever the case is.
I thought you meant like stuff. I was
nigga, that would be hilarious.
Man, that would be hilarious. Yeah. You're like,
but still, taxidermy is still fucking hilarious, by the way.
Check this polar bear picture out. It's one of those wild. Yeah, Build-A-Bear, polar bear.
Got a Coca-Cola tag on them and shit. Oh shit! Yeah, that's funny as shit.
Little do you know, the real life polar bears are sponsored by Coca-Cola.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man, that was funny as shit. Yeah, that nigga been faking it to make it though. So yeah, he got disqualified.
That's funny.
He photoshopped the shit out this picture because it's a picture like of a taxidermy anteater on a regular tree. But then I guess he photoshopped the shit out of it to make it look like this. Like the anteater actually eating like lightning ant bugs, some shit at night and everything like that. So
I mean, that's a cool looking picture.
Yeah, it's cool as shit, but
yeah.
I think it was probably like more work photoshopping the fuck out of this shit instead of just going like get the real fucking thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he got disqualified, my nigga. I don't know how long he's been doing this shit, but hey, fake it to make it till you get caught, I guess.
He's like getting these nature pictures is dangerous. He's like, I'm just gonna fake this shit.
I really want to see more pictures other than this fucking anteater, my nigga. Like, I really want
to see all his stuff.
Yeah, I really want to see like this nigga whole portfolio, my nigga. I want to see his whole background now. Like, I really want to see this shit. Another story happened this week. Let me pull up the whole article so I can read the whole headline. Something dope coming. You know our boy Michael B. Jordan is into the anime and everything like that.
Yeah.
So his next comic book project is headed to Netflix.
Oh, okay.
So I'm sure he has this. I'm assuming he has a series.
Speaking of comic books,
what's up?
Guess what?
What is up?
Guess what we got coming soon?
A comic book?
No.
Netflix.
we got guess who DC Universe has DC streaming. So coming soon, and we'll be having Young Justice.
I know that.
Teen Titans.
Unfortunately,
yeah.
so far.
And two other two other big shows so far. So hopefully, with the streaming service, maybe either they drop the whole thing, or they do probably like a day by day or weekly thing or some shit.
Who is it, nigga? I'm bad at guessing. Who the fuck is it?
Wait, let me go back to my notes.
Well, Malcolm looks for that. The Michael B. Jordan comic book anime type thingy thing. It's called Falsify. And it looks like the main character is a female. It's happening in New York. And she looks kind of... it's a sci-fi thriller. Oh, it's called Failsafe, my bad. I don't know why the fuck I thought it said Falsify. But it's called Failsafe. So, yeah, we will see. And she's hunting down a cybernetically enhanced super soldier. Finds herself thrust back into conflict with a secret sleeper agent still behind. Program awakens. So yeah, kind of like what's that shit? Altered Carbon.
Altered Carbon, yeah.
Yeah, that's what it kind of sounds like. Just an animated form.
One is a Swamp Thing.
Holy shit! Okay.
And the other is Harley Quinn.
I thought
they both gonna
we
have
talked
like
about Harley
shows.
Quinn before, though. I think.
Yeah.
But yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah. So we're gonna have. We're gonna have on the streaming
Swamp
service.
Thing, so we going straight villain.
Swamp Thing. Yeah. Swamp Thing. Harley Quinn.
I need to see what that's gonna look like.
Teen Titans.
Swamp Thing is an ugly little piece of shit.
And then Teen Titans, and then we have Young Justice. Okay, so those are the 4 starters so far that we know of on DC stream.
I'm scared for that
DC.
Teen Titans though, so I don't know.
Yeah, me too.
That Teen Titans look suspect.
It's rough.
Oh, speaking of Teen Titans, we got a trailer for Teen Titans Go, the movie. Yeah. A real trailer. And guess who I saw on it? Deathstroke. He's on the fucking thumbnail. So we'll look at that a little bit later, but yeah. Malcolm hates that, by the way, people.
Yeah.
That's why I'm laughing.
No, I love Teen Titan.
You hate Teen Titans Go?
Yeah. Because they kind of washed it away.
Babe, you can close the door. Junior busted out. Thank you, baby. Something good that happened. New trauma center opens on Chicago South Side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
it's been a long time coming. I think another one opened like a couple years ago, but the trauma Southside never had a trauma center. I don't think. Or hasn't had one because they always
they would always
Soldier.
Cook County.
Yeah.
So every time somebody
something
gunshot wound or something, they have to drive all the way west.
Yeah. To fucking and they'll probably be dead by the time they get there. And shit like that. And
which is crazy.
Yeah. So so a trauma center has finally been built on the Chicago South Side, and I'm trying to see where the fuck it's at, but it doesn't say. Oh yeah, so this is the first one because it says the nearly 30-year wait is now over. So it's been 30 years since the trauma center has been on the South Side. Oh, here it goes. It's located near 56 in Maryland, in Hyde Park neighborhood.
So it's Hyde Park.
Yeah. It has 18 new surgeons and specialists ready to serve the community. So cool.
Oh, cool.
So yeah. So 30 years. That's a long fucking time. A little bit of sports news, Michael.
Sports.
Well, before we go to sports, we was talking about T.I. a little bit earlier, so I got some T.I. news. This is kind of crazy to me. Tony Awards 2018. Flaming Lips, T.I. and more nominated for SpongeBob musical.
What?
Yeah. T.I. wrote for the SpongeBob musical.
I must have missed something.
I missed something like a motherfucker because I didn't even know it was a SpongeBob musical.
SpongeBob rapping?
I'm not sure. The Tony Awards, that's for Broadway, correct?
No.
No? That's not for Broadway?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
not
I
sure
don't
at
think
all.
so. I don't think so. I think the Tonys is something else.
But yeah. It says with 12 nominations each, one of the SpongeBob nods is the best original score, music, and or lyrics written for the theater. Its huge musical guest list is subsequently, I can't say shit for shit, but whatever. Up for the award, Flaming Lips, T.I., John Legend, Aerosmith, Steven Tyler, Joe Perry, Panic at the Disco, awesome. They Might Be Giants, and more. So yeah, T.I. wrote for a SpongeBob musical.
So there's a whole bunch of them that wrote for SpongeBob.
Yeah. I just thought that was kind of
That's interesting.
unexpected.
Yeah, it is.
You go from trap music to Under the Sea.
Yeah. Well, I mean, everybody else.
It's range though, cause I know Biz Markie. What the fuck, Yo Gabba Gabba? I think.
Yeah.
Biz Markie was. I think he created that shit or something like that. I think.
Yeah, and I know Pharrell. He does a lot of scoring too for animation. Especially, he did a lot for Despicable Me.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we know.
Yeah, the whole
Happy.
Yeah.
The big hit Happy, and he did the newest one, I guess.
Yeah.
Malcolm, a little bit of sports news.
Sports.
I think this is the only sport thing we got. I don't want to keep it in the same round. But Drake in scuffle with Cavaliers bench player. Would you like to watch the video? I'm not sure.
Ain't nobody fighting.
No, it's a scuffle though.
It's a scuffle.
So somebody got pushed.
Pushing.
The title of this is Drake and Kendrick Perkins exchange more words post game. So let's look at this. 3, 2, 1. Also 33-second clip, so it's not that bad.
They got a suit on.
That's light. Whoa.
I don't play that shit.
Uh-oh, they went out the same tunnel? Drake gangster?
Yeah. I don't play that shit. Just because I was Jimmy in the wheelchair don't mean that I won't whoop your ass.
Hey, ask your mama. Nigga got 2 McDonald's toys and shit. But yeah. So somebody called somebody a fucking pussy. And
I ain't say
shit. I seen some more shit that like the NBA they didn't ban Drake, but they warned him. Like, watch your mouth. We're gonna ban you for the games from the playoffs.
What you gotta do, like?
Because I guess the Cavaliers in Toronto. I don't know. I don't watch the NFL. I'm about to say NFL. I don't watch NBA playoffs.
Wrong sport, nigga.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
You don't watch the NBA.
Yeah, I may watch like All-Star Weekend, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't give a fuck about basketball that much. I play 2K though, but I don't give a fuck about the real basketball. But yeah, so they're threatening Drake. Because he needs to watch his goddamn mouth. Calling people fucking pussies and getting into it with basketball players and shit. People like twice his fucking size. Well, yeah. I think that's all the sports news. Oh, some shit that made me upset this fucking week that I fucking read. Saban. They sold the fucking company. Oh, they didn't sell the company, but they sold Power Rangers.
Who did they sell it to?
I don't know, but they sold it for $522 million. By the way, I really thought Power Rangers would be worth way more money. Let's make that fucking clear, by the way.
I mean,
I know it's been going down the drain, maybe, to some people that have a little nostalgia feel.
I mean, Power Rangers has been
still,
on the air for a long fucking time, man.
Yeah.
A long fucking time.
But, yeah, they sold it for $522 million. It doesn't say who they sold it to. But, yeah. It looked like they just sold it to Hasbro. They just gave it all to Hasbro, looks like. So, yeah. Either that, it says the Hasbro-Saban agreement won't be finalized until it goes through several, so either they merged it or they sold it to Hasbro, but I would assume Hasbro already maybe
Hasbro
had some
does
shit.
toys and
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they had some type of ending.
So are they
type of way, anyway?
More with the toys?
Yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, it kind of upset me though. Like Saban is letting them go, especially with the fucking Power Rangers movie that just came out half many years ago. But
yeah, it was like 2 years ago.
So I'm trying to see like does that stop the next movie coming out or something like that? Yeah, kind of fucked up. Kind of fucked me up a little bit.
Yeah.
Next time I see Power Rangers, they won't be under Saban probably. So like, who the fuck is it gonna be? Like, it's gonna be under Hasbro,
or it might still be under that, but it probably just have like a double conjoint.
Yeah, that's what it looks like because it said Hasbro dash Saban. So
yeah,
they probably sold them most of the rights. And they probably just got lesser votes in the company or some shit like that.
Yeah,
no. Malcolm,
what's up?
Something else that kind of upset me this week, but I guess it's a milestone kind of thing. I'm not sure. There's a new lynching memorial, like a museum for lynching. That kind of fucked me up a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me guess, somewhere in the South.
I'm pretty sure it's definitely the fucking South. I'm trying to I can't find the title of the fucking article for some reason. Where the fuck is it? Okay, here we go. A new lynching memorial confronts America's history of racial terrorism. Yeah, I don't fucking know. And it doesn't say where the fuck is that. It's really a big fucking article, too. So, yeah, that's happened or happening. So, I guess it's like to show people, like as you can see in the pictures, like, it's really...
I mean, it's a start somewhere, because, like, people...
It depends on where
it's at.
It depends on, like, what the fuck is represented. And I see, like... It's like, okay, it's actual memorial, so, but do they, like, put, like, every person's name that's probably died during that shit?
Yeah,
like, how the fuck do you even do
that
shit? How do
you calculate, because...
As many deaths and as many fucking places that the shit has happened and shit like that. Like, that's hard as fuck to even, like, to comprehend.
Because I think some of these lynchings weren't even, like, I want to say, some of them not even noticed or written down and shit. And, like,
yeah, definitely. Yeah. I'm pretty sure names were not even a part. I'm pretty sure they had numbers.
Even like missing, like missing people and stuff.
Yeah, so it's happening in Montgomery, Alabama. So you were right, the South. But yeah, so.
I mean, that's interesting.
Okay, let me read this right fast. It says, "You, the visitor, become a kind of witness to the ritualistic murders that claimed at least 4,000 black Americans between 1877 and 1950. From the collapse of the Reconstruction of the beginning of the end of Jim Crow, the scale of the killing becomes clear in an adjacent room where replicas of those hanging steel structures are placed like coffins on the ground, arranged in alphabetical order for visitors who want to find the one that marks their town and county." Oh, so
they just
actually shows. Does it show? I wonder if it shows the town and counties of Montgomery, Alabama, or does it shows the town and counties of, I'm assuming, everywhere in the South?
Probably shows sound. I'm going with the second thing you said, because that would make more sense. Because I'm like, how are you keeping track of all these different people and names? Yeah. That's a lot.
So somebody has discovered, I guess, the books that they used to keep the slaves, like the transactions, I'm assuming, or whatever the fuck they want to call it, or whatever the fuck the case is, and they made a memorial out of it, and okay. And I like how they described this also, the terrorism of the shit that happened. They called it terrorism of the U.S. and shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good start, because you got some schools in the South, and some people everywhere believe that slavery didn't happen.
I think we said that on the podcast.
Yeah, we talked about that. I said
last week something like one of the books that said like slavery wasn't called slavery. They migrated. Black people migrated to the U.S. or migrated to.
Or people thinking that slavery was just like that scene in the Boondocks and shit.
Yeah,
motherfuckers cracking jokes and having great fine ass time.
Yeah. So that's something that happened. So if you're ever in Montgomery, Alabama, I guess I wonder if they I don't know. I wonder if people could like trace their ancestry or some shit like that.
Through
that shit. Yeah.
It's possible. Got a lot of shit now for it.
Yeah, that's a whole lot. Malcolm, the guys from Starbucks are back in the news this week. The black men who were arrested in the cafe in Philadelphia settled for $1. Now, the reason they settled for $1,
they just doing it for the principle of the matter.
Yeah. And this is the quote: "They will receive a symbolic $1 and a promise from the officials to set up a program for young entrepreneurs." It was something. Of course, we talked about the training or something like that. That Starbucks shut down to show not to be racist.
Yeah,
or something like that. But yeah. It was something else that it was a reason for the shit for them saying that they only settled for $1 because it's supposed to be like some programs, some shit to start, not just young entrepreneurship, but it was supposed to be something else. I can't fucking remember, and I can't find it either. But yeah, so race training at Starbucks, I guess, was a success. Not sure. Didn't check in on that. Malcolm, some bad news, I guess. Maybe. I'm not sure. Oh, no. I'm saving that. Oh, don't look at that, Malcolm.
It's your own fault.
You weren't supposed to see that. We're going to play a game, but I want to go through this other thing first. Okay, here it goes. Man dies watching Infinity War. Bright lights.
So man died. Seizure.
They didn't give a seizure warning before showing all the amazingness on the fucking screen.
I thought maybe it's he had a heart attack from
and he wanted to go see it in 3D. So that's another reason that shit kind of occurred.
I don't do anything in 3D.
My wife is looking at me like it's my fault. Like he went to go see it in 3D and he died. But he either had a heart attack or a seizure or some shit. And it says when they removed the 3D glasses, officials discovered that he died with his eyes open.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I would have a joke, but it's too soon.
It's too soon.
Because we're talking about Infinity Wars and shit.
I mean, they made $1 billion also. Let's make some.
And you know what's funny that you mentioned like Infinity Wars, that like it was a whole app going around.
Malcolm. That was the next story.
That was the game.
That was the next story.
Yeah.
So, Malcolm, Avengers Infinity War new website tells you if Thanos killed you or not.
Yeah.
Malcolm, did you do this yet?
No, I did not.
No? All right.
I did not do it.
Malcolm, what do you think? You died or you lived?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Probably died.
If people are interested in this website, it is called
You Were Spared by Thanos.
Oh, awesome. Malcolm, would you like to click? The website is www.didthanoskill.me. And I'm going to let Malcolm click it.
Oh, no.
Obviously, I have to match his touch. So, Malcolm, see if Thanos killed you.
Oh, yeah.
Feel free. Oh, you were spared.
I was spared.
Oh, damn it. I thought I was going to die. I don't know why. I just thought. But, yeah.
Works for me.
Podcast must go on.
Somebody got to take this mother.
Yeah, they just keep saying you were spared. I don't know. But, yeah. Nobody dies, I guess, on the podcast. So we keep this bitch rolling.
Do they?
So yeah, that was a website, and that was the story where that happened with Infinity War this week.
Yeah.
But I thought that was kind of fucked up. Like, my nigga. I wonder, did he die when he took the glasses off, or did... Well, no, he died with the glasses on because it said the officials took them off.
Yeah.
So, fuck. That's some shit.
I wonder what part of the movie did he die in? Was it when probably everybody was like...
Probably Thor scene.
Yeah. Spoiler alert. What I wonder, was it...
everybody's seen it.
He said everybody's seen it.
That shit had $1 billion this week, my niggas.
Shit. I wonder, did he, like... When, all the characters was, like... getting sucked or vanishing.
He missed a good movie, though.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. So
that's sad. It's sad, but I was like, man, that's crazy at the same time, too.
And that's why you don't go see shit that's bright as fucking 3D, I guess.
Yeah, man. You know,
I haven't seen a 3D movie since like my mom took me like to Disney World or some shit like that, and it was like a Muppets 3D film or some shit like that.
I don't really do 3D movies that much.
No,
you know, the one time we did do one by mistake.
Fucked y'all up.
Cause one of our friends. So we do this thing where we have like a
nigga night.
Yeah, nigga night. So all of the guys get together
homies.
and stuff, all the homies, and one of us like
one person
pre-order the tickets. Everybody pays the other person back later.
Somebody fucked up.
So this particular time we had one homie do it, and I guess he didn't look.
Didn't read the details.
Yeah, he didn't read the details. He read the show times because they were showing it a couple of times, but for a particular time that worked for everybody. He told us that particular show. Right. So he bought the tickets or whatever. And when he bought the tickets, we all met him at the theater and stuff. So he's like, all right, cool. We get to the ticket kiosk at the booth or whatever, and then the person hands us like glasses, and we was like, what the fuck? These glasses? Oh man, this is 3D.
What movie was that?
It was fucking Doctor Strange.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, man. Not only did like
total mindfuck.
Yeah. Cause like I think cause not only did we had fucked up seats too, because I think.
It was reserved sitting or
no. I think
shit.
this one
Everybody
last time. Yeah, we was close. We was close up. So not only it was 3D, bro.
It was Doctor Strange.
It was Doctor Strange 3D, and we was right close. In front. It was like right in front. Yeah. Well, not all the way in front, but like close
in that first row,
right?
For the other row, but that's
we were far enough back from the screen, but close enough to it. Yeah. And we were like sitting there, and man, I had a fucking headache by the end of that damn movie.
I can imagine, my nigga.
Yeah, I was like all that bending and all that shit. It fucked with my head, man. Yeah. I had a headache by the end of that whole night. And we just all like fucked with our buddy. He was like, man, you don't pick anymore.
He's like, you
don't pick anymore. He's like, one time you had one job.
Oh shit.
But we still love him.
I think this is my last time talking about Deadpool too.
Oh yeah.
But Ryan Reynolds reveals the joke that he wasn't allowed to joke about in Deadpool 2.
What joke is that?
Let's find out, Malcolm. Was it a Disney joke? I see Disney a lot popping up right here. He couldn't make a joke about Frozen.
Oh.
I don't know why, but I really want to know what the fuck the joke is now.
Oh, Disney got you can't be putting limitations down, man.
Yeah, so
just
it was
to
a
protect
Disney
your
joke.
own characters.
It was a Disney joke, and there's a recurring joke about Frozen in the film. Oh, so there is a joke about Frozen, but it's probably a lot of gay jokes about Elsa. Or that was the one that was the Frozen Queen or what the fuck case is, right? Frozen.
Elsa.
I don't know if that's the main character or her sister or whatever the case is, but I'm pretty sure it's a lot of gay jokes because I think we said in the podcast before that one of the sisters was supposed to be gay or some shit like that, or she was
bi or something. Yeah.
So yeah, Disney has a little sore spot, a little pokey poke. Can't take it. That's funny.
Speaking of Disney, man, I've seen the funniest fucking memes. It's Mickey with a gauntlet. And he's like, it's just on one more stone left, the DC stone. I thought that shit was hilarious.
Holy shit.
I was like, oh man, I hope not.
Eventually, it's gonna happen. Might take like 15 more years, but it's gonna happen. It may happen. It definitely may happen.
Oh man, I was like, I thought I started dying laughing when I saw that.
Malcolm, this might interest you. It interested the fuck out of me. Photoshop, Adobe period, the Adobe Suite, all their programs, $5 a year for students from K through 12. May 15th.
K through 12.
Yeah. This doesn't interest you because you don't have a computer yet, but.
Yeah. I'm still like, it's in shop.
And you use Mac anyway, so you use Final Cut Pro and all that shit.
No, I do use Photoshop and stuff.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I got Photoshop on.
Okay. But yeah, so K through 12. If anybody's interested, May 15th, I'm getting this shit like a motherfucker. With my kids now. $5 a year.
That's cool.
So you get all the programs for $5 a year. I thought that shit was dope as fuck.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with Adobe's.
You don't have to tell me, my nigga.
Thing.
I thought I was getting Premiere Pro for like $10 a month or some shit like that, and shit got a little rough for me. And I tried to cancel that shit. Like, oh no.
Oh no. We
You
still
can't
take it out
cancel.
for a year.
I was like,
It's
what?
for that year.
I'm like, what? I can't cancel this motherfucker? Like,
yeah.
Yeah. Shit happens.
You
learned my
go
lesson.
better going off cheaper than buying a whole damn program yourself.
And the part that's fucked up about my computer is like it doesn't have a CD drive. So it's like I can buy the CD or no shit like that.
Well, you can always like, cause everything's like digital now.
Yeah, but you can't get it digital either. You gotta buy it. You gotta get the whole fucking suite. You gotta go shit off there. If you try to go shit off their website,
You can buy the
I didn't go that much research
digital
around
thing.
it either. So I'm like,
Yeah, you can buy the digital thing where you just have to download it and be cool.
yeah. So yeah, that shit. Malcolm, a little more celebrity news.
Kevin Hart.
We find out. We didn't talk about the Kevin Hart situation because I have no place in talking about it. But when he cheated on his wife and everything like that, he was pretty much being extorted or whatever the case is. And we kind of assumed that it was about a female or whatever the case is. But this week we found out that it was his friend. Cause I don't know if you know, but it was a sex tape out and everything like that with him and the girl and shit like that. Mm-hmm. And he was getting extorted from a friend that he's known for like probably several years, I think.
And he or she?
He. It was a guy.
It was a guy?
Yeah. It wasn't even a female.
Man, why don't you motherfuckers do that to shit?
But Malcolm, guess how much this nigga was asking for?
It must have not been a lot.
$1 billion.
$1 billion.
But no, the nigga was asking for like $30 million, my nigga.
30 million?
Yeah. He said that's it.
That's it.
Nigga, that's a lot.
But it's Kevin Hart though. Kevin Hart got a lot of money.
Yeah, at the same time, but my nigga, that's
no,
money.
I mean, still, I hope he don't give it to him. Period. Point blank. Period.
Oh no, the whole point of me telling you the story, this nigga got caught already.
Yeah,
he's in jail. The nigga is in jail for being caught.
You a shitty ass friend.
The nigga has posts of, and the boy see it worse. The nigga has Instagram posts of and shit like that of like him and Kevin Hart like on set. He was in Think Like a Man 2 or Think Like a Man 1. He was in one of those fucking movies with Kevin Hart. I don't know the nigga name or no shit like that, but he was actually friends with this nigga. Like he had several pictures with this nigga. He's known him for several years. Like this is one of the homies. He even went to Kevin Hart's bachelor party.
Yeah, money changed people.
Yeah. So that shit happened. So we finally found out who the fuck extorted Kevin Hart and shit like that.
I thought you was gonna say something crazy like the friend of the wife or some shit or something.
Nah, it didn't get that deep, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was just one of the homies that
so called homie.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Next we have, I just read this story today. Chicago chef Gutton Allen dead at 36. And the reason I brought this up is because Allen was a finalist on the Food Network's the next Food Network star. And also they were saying something about him being the Chicago Taste or some shit like that, but I don't see it in this fucking article. But yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And it said he had lost nearly 200 pounds and he kept it off for 14 years. So yeah. I know it said he was a chef at Taste 222. So he's dead at 36. But that's fucked up. You lose 200 pounds and then you still fucking die at a young fucking age, bro?
Yeah, your body can't
that's fucked up.
catch up to.
Yeah, so
yeah, that is pretty fucked up.
He lost all the weight so he can probably avoid fucking dying through the overweight and all the other shit that comes with that shit, and still ends up fucking dying young. So yeah, that was fucked up. And it says heart attack too. That's fucked up. And I want to say that's all, man.
Yeah, see it.
All the news stories.
Damn.
Cause Kanye took over this week.
Yeah, he pretty much did. News.
Yeah. That's it. Anything you want to mention that happened this week, maybe? I can check the news page right now to see if there's anything new, but I think that was it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Let's make sure. Do you care about Nike announcing the TDE championship tour production line? I seen some of the clothing. I thought that shit was dope as fuck.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. They all got a collab going. That shit is pretty dope. Was it Hawaii? I think Hawaii had an earthquake because a volcano exploded. It was like one of the biggest earthquakes in history.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. That's some shit I saw like the other day. I didn't know if I should put that down or not, but yeah, volcano exploded.
Science.
Yeah. Hopefully everybody's okay. Praying for them. But yeah, I think that's it, bro.
Yeah, I think that's it.
It was a light week. Motherfucking Kanye took the fuck over the whole week.
Yeah, I think it was just a Kanye week, when pretty much a light week. I think everything else got swept under the rug because of Kanye.
Oh, did you see the drunk ass airline attendant?
No.
She was drunk as fuck. So you know how you get on the flight and like the attendants walk down the aisle, tell you put your seatbelts on and shit like this.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this lady was drunk. Put your fucking seatbelt on.
Oh,
fucking plane's gonna take her. Yeah.
Man.
She's a mean drunk.
I know she probably got fired.
Oh yeah, like a motherfucker. And it was United too, by the way.
He's just fucking nuts.
Southwestern United. Still haven't heard anything bad about Spirit. Might want to fly. No, a lot of people talk shit about Spirit, but goddamn, they're not fucking up like these motherfuckers.
You might have to pay for your suitcase. But...
Yeah, you might have to pay a little extra, but shit, at least you won't get cursed out by a drunk person or dragged off of a fucking plane won't explode.
Yeah.
Just saying. Yeah, I think that's it, man.
Yeah.
Oh, something fun I learned this week. You know Tracy Ellis Ross?
Yeah.
I didn't know Diana Ross was her mom.
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yeah,
she was on a YouTube show, Deezus and Mero, and I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I was shocked. I was like, huh.
He's like, the fuck?
I got a little more interested.
It's funny how I was like somewhere you like.
I just never connect though. I never connect dots like that.
Yeah.
Like thinking of people's names and shit. Like I never connect dots like on that. Like even the dude from Black Panther that played the young Forrest Whitaker. His name is Denzel Whitaker. And that's his son and shit. That's why he had the little same eye and shit like that. I never connect dots and shit like that for some reason.
He had the same eye and shit.
Yeah, I never connect dots like that. I don't know why. Like I should, but I guess I'm not just like a detective or some shit like that. I don't know. But yeah,
that's because I'm Batman, nigga.
Yeah, Batman. Yeah, so I think that's it, Mark. I think we're good for the week.
Alright.
Anything you want to say before I wrap this bitch up?
Oh, no.
Let's get into some trailers. We got some dope ass shit. We got the Robin Hood trailer, Ant-Man trailer and shit. Last Ant-Man trailer, Malcolm.
Last Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Wasp.
Alright, cool. So yeah, it's been another episode of DADS Podcast. My name is Clint.
My name is Mal.
And we out this bitch. Make sure to follow us every single week, every single day on our social medias. DADS Podcast.
Yep.
And also Twitter. Two Dads with Dreads. And we out this bitch. Every single day, every single week, we are posting videos on YouTube. Saturdays, we are streaming DADS Gaming on Twitch. Yeah.
Yep.
Out this bitch.
Peace.